Join me as I dive into the world of African folklore and see if I can uncover some life-changing secrets that could totally transform my perspective. African folklore is a treasure trove of rich history and life lessons passed down through generations of storytellers. These stories hold the power to transport us to a world of magic and wisdom where the boundaries of time and space fade away. They have the ability to connect us with our ancestors and the natural world, teaching us valuable lessons about community, resilience, and the human condition. In today's fast-paced world, many of us feel disconnected from our roots and the wisdom of ancestral teachings. We're constantly bombarded with information and distractions, and it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We're encouraged to focus on individual achievement and material success, often at the expense of our relationships and our connection to the natural world. But what if we could tap into a deeper sense of purpose and belonging? What if we could learn to live in harmony with the land and with each other? As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lost. We're faced with challenges that seem insurmountable, and it's hard to know where to turn for guidance. But what if we could look to the wisdom of our ancestors for inspiration? What if we could draw on the collective knowledge and experience of those who came before us? In many African cultures, elderly members of the community are revered for their wisdom and life experience. They're seen as keepers of the collective memory, and their stories and teachings are passed down through generations. This disconnection from our roots is a universal human experience. And it's not unique to any particular culture or community. It's a crisis of identity and belonging, and it's something that we all need to confront if we want to build stronger, more resilient communities. So, how can we reclaim our connection to the natural world and to each other? Where can we turn for guidance and wisdom in these uncertain times? In many African cultures, folktales are seen as a way of passing down important life lessons and moral values. These stories are often fantastical and humorous, but they're also packed with wisdom and insight. Take, for example, the story of Anansi the spider, who uses his cunning and wit to outsmart his enemies and overcome incredible challenges. Anansi's story teaches us about the importance of perseverance and creativity, and how these qualities can help us overcome even the most daunting obstacles. Another folktale that speaks to this sense of disconnection is the story of the African diaspora. This is a story of loss and longing, of exile and displacement. It's a story about the fragmentation of families and communities, and the struggle to maintain cultural identity in the face of oppression and slavery. But it's also a story of resilience and survival, of people who refuse to give up their traditions and customs, even in the face of incredible adversity. Or take the story of Mundo, the Congolese epic hero who embodies the values of courage, wisdom, and justice. Mundo's story teaches us about the importance of standing up for what's right, even in the face of overwhelming opposition. It teaches us about the power of compassion and empathy, and how these qualities can help us build stronger, more harmonious communities. But of all the folktales I've come across, there's one that really stands out for me. It's the story of the Mother of the Forest, a powerful and nurturing figure who embodies the wisdom and compassion of the natural world. This story teaches us about the importance of living in harmony with the land, hey? And how our individual actions can impact the world around us. It's a story about the interconnectedness of all living things and how our choices can have far-reaching consequences. The mother of the forest is a powerful symbol of the African concept of Ubuntu, or interconnectedness. This is the idea that we're all connected, that our individual lives are intertwined with the lives of those around us and with the natural world. It's a philosophy that recognizes the inherent dignity and worth of every human being. And it's something that we desperately need in these divided and uncertain times. As I reflect on the stories and lessons I've learned from African folklore, I'm struck by the sense of belonging and purpose that they offer. These stories connect us with our ancestors and the natural world. And they remind us of the importance of living in harmony with each other and with the land. They offer us a sense of perspective and wisdom, and they remind us of the importance of standing up for what's right, even in the face of adversity. So, what's the fundamental lesson that we can learn from these folktales? For me, it's the importance of living in harmony with the natural world and with each other. It's the recognition that we're all connected and that our individual actions can have far-reaching consequences. It's the understanding that we're not alone and that we're part of a larger community that stretches back through generations. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of African folklore. If you have a favorite folktale or story, I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And if you want to dive deeper into cultural wisdom and learn more about the secrets of African folklore, be sure to check out my next video, where we'll explore even more life-changing secrets and stories from this incredible